Hi, my name is Boustani. I'm a geriatrician and implementation scientist. I've been working on transforming brain health for all, for better, right now for almost 2 decades. In order for me to accomplish that vision, I need to leverage scientific discovery to solve a problem that is relevant for keeping our brain, my brain, your brain, other member of your family, in our community, in our society brain, in a good situation and good health. So science for me is the way to do that. However, science is not walk in the park. Doing research activity is not walk in the park. And we are facing two problems that stopping us from leveraging science. Number one, we need to recruit and retain a human subject into our research discovery to delivery cycle, to discover solution, to understand problem, to predict problem. And that's one problem. The second problem is we need to make sure this recruitment and retention is representative of our entire society, with more specific focus on those vulnerable segment of our population, population who are coming from an underserved area, from minority, and more representative to the typical average person who we are seeing as a doctor in the real world. So in order for us to do that, unfortunately, the past 20 years, that journey is getting worse and worse. The number of research subjects enrolled in our clinical studies is getting harder and harder and smaller. And the representative of these human subjects are getting limited and limited. So I thought maybe the best way to solve this problem is not to listen to experts like myself and listen to my intuition, but maybe leverage insight from the new agile science that's been integrating finding from behavioral economics, from complexity science, and from network science to understand, to predict, and to steer the behavior of a human and the behavior of a bunch of human organized in a social system. So with that perspective, we start developing tools, processes, and strategy, and then more specifically start developing and designing and implementing and diffusing nudges that we can embed in the social and physical environment surrounding our human subject to solve the problem of recruitment and representativeness. If we succeed and make sure that we discovered a relevant, impactful, generalizable solution to the problem facing our country and our the world of saving and maintaining the health of our brain, that will have a huge impact personally on my patient, on my family. I am at high risk for developing Alzheimer's disease to my family history. And I have a lot of family members who are currently living with Alzheimer's disease, and some of them might be living with Alzheimer's disease in the near future. So we can use agile science and develop effective evidence-based nudges to recruit subjects that are representative of our community into our research study, retain them, then my future and my family future, specifically their brain health, will be really, really good shape. And therefore, we can live forever with a good brain. Thank you very much for joining our journey. I'm looking forward for you to help us out and figure out the optimization of this discovery to delivery translation cycle in Alzheimer's disease.